Hey, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Mr. Copperable.
More than everybody, cop.
Shit, who?
You. Hey, hold on, YouTube. Hold on. He glistening. He really out here. I mean, I should rob him. Cop, you in the wrong city. He in Arizona. I bury him in the desert. Look, listen. Look out here. There's nothing. I bury him out here. Cop, you be gone, bro. You hear me? I'd be like, I don't know what happened. He came.
My truck parked right there.
Listen, your truck parked where?
Right there. And I got it on me.
Oh my God! Look, listen to this cop. I told him in one of his pictures, he looks like he beat you down and sprinkle crack on you. You hear me? It was the glasses. What are those glasses called? The ones you were wearing. It's those blue ones. On the picture, because you were standing like this. Those are
Are you talking about the Oakleys?
They were like the officer Bradley glasses. They're you gonna do something, sir? Bow. That's what they look like. Anyway, some Oakleys though. Yeah. Man.
If you see this, sponsor.
So hey, sir, introduce yourself.
Yo, what it do, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Copperable. All right, if you knew better, you do better. All right, and that means so much, guys. All right, we just gotta pay attention to what we're doing. If we know better, we do better. All right.
Damn, look who's here. Look who's here. Look who decided to pop up and give me a visit. Why as soon as you show up, my dog starts tripping, bro?
Nah, hell nah.
He's bad luck.
All day, every day. God, quit that shit, right?
You feel me? Look who visited me, bro.
Dirty. I was like, I'm gonna record him running back there.
Hey, I had to. Bro, she was stripping it down, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Bro, she was tugging the shit out.
Yeah, like, what are you? They don't want this life.
Nah, hell nah.
So who are you? Who are you?
I'm Mr. Copperable, the one and only.
Okay.
You do better, you do better.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We out here,
Hey,
baby.
what they say is Zulunation,
baby.
Yeah.
You already know. The Zulunation cook. You know I'm about to feed Copperable. I gotta feed my guests. But I'm gonna charge him, bro. This is $20 a plate, bro.
Yeah.
It's $20 a plate.
That's what I charge Mr. Copperable.
It's 20, but hey, this Arizona, hey, inflation is up, bro. Inflation is up, bro.
Yeah,
Look at these as his babies. Hey, what y'all doing? Hey, change this, bro. Change it. Because I got house hospitality, but I'm making him make his own plate. Huh?
Hey, he did the work. He cooked it.
Hey, hold on. Before my wife sees this, I didn't do the work. Hey, tell Miss Zulunation, hey, I apologize. She gonna be like, hey. Is she gonna be like, what? I didn't get my props? Like, nah. So, it's a hot day. My babies are out here. See Bruno. What up? What y'all doing? You know, just a nice day. Look at that. Look at my girl. She's nice. Look at him. He messed up his toe, but it's healing. You know, we got visitors, right? And they gotta be outside because the visitors are using the cages. My kids and their drinks out here. This is Zulunation, baby. Hit the like, subscribe, and that notification button. So yeah. So what's up with the? How did you start with the Coppable? So what started that?
A whole lot. 3 years of thinking and my wife. You know, there's a whole lot in my profession in law enforcement, and then coming from the streets of New York, and you know, we put a lot of work into that, and we wanted someone to have like our dog, you know, Coppable. You know, there's a word out there, capable. There's nothing out there that's like coppable, you know what I'm saying? But we all know what coppable is.
Okay.
I need that.
So talking about that, a lot of people don't know that you used to police officer. So how long were you a police officer?
I got a year and a half in law enforcement work.
Okay. So and you just gave that up. So you gave up a secured like job, waking up every day, knowing every 2 weeks you'll have a check, to do this. So where did that love come from? Like when did you decide to make that transition? What's the story behind the dog park? Because we all know Coppable does, you know, you sell dog vests, you have your own kennel registry, you do a lot of things. But so right now we're gonna concentrate on the dogs. So when did you just one day was like, all right, I'm done, I'm just gonna go in with these dogs?
I don't know, cause so we're hustlers, entrepreneurs. We had a restaurant called Soul Fried, and so I guess it really started from when we used to sell pallets. We used to buy like 18 wheelers of pallets. Gave the city job up for that, and that's what really started us really kind of going into different venues. And we always had dogs, and then we almost lost our mascot, Soldier.
Okay, we lost him through what? What happened?
Shoot, he had like muscle dysphagia, and then he was like on 13 different meds. Like, don't get me to quote anything. My memory is horrible, guys, from my wreck. So shit gets splotchy, guys.
Okay.
But we about lost him 3 different times, I believe. And then she fell in love with Your Majesty. And Your Majesty is what really kind of got us like into the bully world.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know.
So let me say this. I see. Are you a bulldog guy or a bully? Because sometimes I get mixed between. I'm like, okay, he's doing bulldogs or he's doing bullies.
So we do an array of things. So we also like thinking of our name. That 3 years was so much because we wanted to like eventually branch out to other things. So Coppable is an American bully, okay, right? Coppable is a French bulldog. Coppable, you know, is an Old English bulldog. They're all in the bull family, you know.
Okay.
So we do American bullies, Old English bulldogs, and we just got into Frenchies. Y'all stay tuned. We got 4 letters get ready to drop. Well, confirmed to drop.
Okay, so me as a person, I always ask this question because I consider myself a guy with dogs, you know what I mean? Like, I just have dogs. But most people call me a breeder. But to you, like, you know what I'm saying, what are you? And, you know what I'm saying, what is a breeder to you? What makes a person a good dog man?
Wow, that's a lot of questions in one. So, I don't know, I guess everyone thinks they're a breeder. You know, it just depends on what you're breeding for. You know, some people are just breeding for specific things. So, are they breeders? Yeah, they're breeders because they're breeding for something specific. So it just depends on, I guess, what you're breeding for. You know, and to answer your question earlier, I think I'm more into the bullies, you know, versus our oldies. I got into it for the oldies. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But 5 kids and kind of seeing the dogs, they were beautiful, they were also lucrative. You know, anybody that got a bunch of dogs know it, you know, even though we're poop scooping, you're making some type of profit off it. So that's why you continue to do it.
I don't make no profits, I don't know what you're talking about.
Everyone does. At some point in their career.
I don't make no profit. You know what I'm saying? I cannot say agree or deny that. I plead the fifth. Anyways, yeah, so now to you, puppy paddlers. what is the difference? Where do we go? Okay, you know, because okay, the thing about
I think you're talking about.
Let me talk about the game.
Millet.
Okay, let me talk about the game. So there are certain people we find that we look up to, that we admire, just like sports or anything, to say, man, you know, that's a good breeder because they follow rules and we all want to be like them. And they will sell a lot of dogs. And then there's some dude, say in the hood or wherever he's at, he's selling dogs. So what's the difference? I know it's a controversial question, but I really want to know. Where do we draw the line to say, okay, he's doing it right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and I can't answer that myself.
No one really can, because we all started from somewhere, right? And it depends on the type of care they're providing as well. You know, there's no, I guess there's a learning curve, yeah. But that's why everyone says, do your research, right? Do it. You really got to do your research, you know. But it depends on the level of care you can see it. You know the people that's puppy paddling, what you're saying, but you're talking about like puppy milling.
Yeah.
You know, everyone knows puppy.
It's a different definition, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. We all start from somewhere.
Okay, let's move from that. Okay. So, like, how do you feed your dogs, and like how many times a day? Like, what's your regimen? Are you one of those people who have like a secret, you know, your secret sauce? You know, every dog man has what they feed. They find what works for them and they go with it. Or are you just feed them whatever?
So, if you guys go to my YouTube channel, Copper Bull, you'll see we free feed. As long as they're in their pens, they have access to 55 pounds of food at any given time and 5 gallons of water. And then they also have access to water when they're out running around. And then we make guys go check out my satin ball recipe. We make that every day, you know, and we kind of watch their weight because the satin ball's fatty. So you got to be real careful on how you're doing that and watch your dog. So when you do use it, guys, be very careful, because the satin ball is fatty but nutritious. You know, it's like an old school hack. Next one.
Okay, so now, what kind of person are you, right? So we still talking, I said, how you feed your dogs. Do you believe your food plays a big role in how your dog looks, or are you more like genetics?
I think they go hand in hand, you know, because you are what you eat.
Okay.
You know, but it also is the genetics of the dogs. If you're looking for certain features, we know these dogs pass on those features. You know, those features, those traits. But also your dog has to be healthy too. You know, you can't put trash in him, you know. He's not going to be at his full, you know, potential. So those go hand in hand.
Okay. Now, let's go back to your dogs. So what was your foundation dog? Was it a male, female? Who was it? And why did you choose that foundation dog?
We started I'm sorry guys. We started backwards like a mug. We started out with a male, and because that's what everybody tells you, then you can stud them out. But if you get the wrong male that's not really popping, you know, or you know, you get the wrong color, they don't tell you that it's hard to stud that male out. You know, and then that's when we was like, nah, we gotta try something else. And then when we got the female, we was like, that's where it's at. It's that female. So the studs make you known, the females help you program.
Okay.
In my opinion. I'm only talking for me, guys.
So now let's say you have a litter, right? And you have 8 dogs. How do you know which puppy, you know what I'm saying, you're keeping? Stud or female? How do you know, like, this is it?
Depends on why I did that breeding. So I think everyone should have a purpose of why they're doing the breeding. You know, it be for the structure or the people that say it's color. You have a purpose. It takes me a little bit longer than it takes the wife. She can pretty much spot them, you know, right.
Okay.
Out. Me, nah. If it's a litter I'm trying to keep from to have, you know, a good foundation, I'm waiting to start picking at 10, 11. You know, and if you got the space to do it and the time and the resources, I'd even wait the longer. You know, the longer the better, because you're trying to find something to help better your program, not try to guess out the litter real quick.
Okay, and so are you now a female person or are you still a stud?
So I'm 50-50 now.
Okay.
because we still haven't created our stud. So, you know, most of our males are placed in awesome homes. We haven't kept the male yet, and so we're hoping that these 4 that we just locked in, that we can achieve that at least. Okay. I want to create my bad stud. I don't want to rep somebody else's.
Okay. Okay. So now, first of all, I need some water, but we're gonna continue with this.
Yeah, you got me over there.
Hey, what's the prices of your litters? Like, what to you? What is a fair price? Remember we were talking earlier, and I told you, I said there was a dude when I was looking for a tri-female told me 30 racks. But the dogs didn't say 30 racks. I mean, I could go to me, my local hood back door breeders, and find a dog of the same size just for the look for 30 racks.
Depends on what the dog is, you know, but that's high, you know.
So what's fair price to you? Because, okay, like right now, another situation, I'm sorry I'm not letting you answer. In dealing with another YouTuber on another place, he charges more because it's higher prices over there. So what happens? How do you deal with somebody from Arizona hit you up where I buy a dog for 4 bands, and then you sell your price? Your price is 600. So what is a fair price? How do you?
I think a real, like, whatever the standard is of whatever dog you're looking at. I think a fair price for the real deal, $3,500. Not that stuff that you can kind of be like, it's iffy. We all know the iffies or the second guess. Not those. Like the actual, it's true to the standard. Whatever dog you're looking at, $3,500. You know what I'm saying? And then if it's more fancier, then you kind of gauge whatever your numbers are.
So if you're a breeder like me, when I started, mine were 1,500, you know, and then I went to 35. So, but I felt that what I was producing, because I always believe when I produce something and then I see where it's at, then from there I can tell what I think is good for me. But saying, so when does somebody go, okay, now I can take my prices higher? When do you as a breeder get to that level? Does it depend on the YouTube fame? Does it depend on Instagram? Does it depend on shows? Does it depend on word of mouth? What about the person who just breeds and doesn't go to shows, doesn't do nothing, doesn't put no Instagram, people just know word of mouth, but they have good dogs? So who has the right to be like,
your price is
your prices?
Your price is your price. Can't nobody tell you how to price your dogs.
So then is price based on the dog, or is it based on the brand?
It's a multitude. It's however you think, however you structure your. I can't talk about everybody else. You know, it's however if you don't like their price, go somewhere else. Okay. I mean, that's it. I mean, it's their dog. Who's to say that their dog isn't worth that price?
I feel you. Okay. How you feeling, man? You know, earlier he was going through some stuff with this transport, and like, you know, he's always smiling, but you guys don't know the crown. You know what I'm saying? They say heavy is what the person who wears the crown. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even.
Like,
don't give me the lie to you, brother.
I'm just saying.
I'm stressed out already.
Okay. Now let's keep going. Let's keep going. So how do we separate? How do you separate yourself from everybody else? Well, how do you, when people go copper bull, they're like, man, that's copper bull. Like, what do you believe separates you from me, from, let's say, Boss Man, from just any kennel, from DDK? What makes you you?
Presentation, I guess. Everybody's different, you know. So you go to a breeder because of how they sell their self, you know, like, yeah, it's the dog, but it's because you relate some way to that person you bought the dog. Whatever you find to relate with that breeder. It's really how the breeder sells their self to the person. Okay. You know, because like we all say, like, I'm building a family over here, so everyone that buys a dog from me is family. And I'm creating that network, and those people that buy dogs from me, that's what they like. So
that's what would you say if like somebody goes, okay, I want a dog from Zulu and I want a dog from you. What's different from you and Zulu? So that's what you'd say, like, it's family.
That, and our dogs come with True Panion, so I mean, I'm not knocking anybody, but
yeah,
our dogs come with True Panion, 30-day puppy insurance. So if anything ever happens to the dog, you could take the dog to the vet. it's covered up to 90% of the bill.
And don't you have your own registry too?
I also have my own registry, but that wasn't really what brings people to me.
No, I'm just you know what, I just threw it in there like saying, you know, to me, I think, to me, when I do something, when they say what separates everything for me, I just say, look at my work. It's either you love it or you don't, meaning I don't try to say what's different from me. I just do me. And then when you tell me, I can go look at my videos, look at my dog, because I don't have, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Maybe I could be like, my dog has drive. But yeah, you know, just, you know.
Quality sells itself too, you know. So a lot goes into our dogs, you know, a lot of passion, you know, and I guess the people see that, the people that buy from us at least.
Okay.
You know, it's the passion. Every one of them are family members to us.
Okay.
You know, I can call them, they can call me. Anytime I'm in contact, I'm constantly posting pup dates of the pups.
That's what I try to do too.
I don't know many people that stay consistent on that, you know? Like people asking and I'll post.
So, okay, now, do you do contracts?
I do.
How did you develop yours? Like, so as a breeder, like I've never done contracts. I like really started like 2 years ago. And what I found was I never knew what to put, because even to this day, when I read somebody else's contract, somebody has something deeper. So what is a good contract? Like how do you come up with that?
I don't know how to say. To be honest with you, my mentor had a contract, and so she gave me her contract, and it was looked over by an attorney, and then I looked over it, and so I tweaked stuff to my liking.
Okay.
You know, and then had my attorney check over it, and then if it got cleared from there, I stuck with it. You know, our contract's 8 pages long.
Mine is 2. Jeez, 8.
It covers your butt, and it covers the breeder.
Okay. No, not yet. We doing business. I'm sorry, guys. This is business, but he gonna have to wait. Okay. As a dog, look, as a dog person, my biggest pet peeve is cleaning poop, bro.
That's all you are as a breeder.
You know what I'm saying?
Your poop cleaner.
What is your pet peeve that you hate about your dogs?
I don't know. I think that'd be more of the missus.
You want to jump in? Come on, jump in. This is Miss Capable, man. She's just been sitting in the background. This is the backbone probably of this whole thing. Here's a chair. Here's a chair. Here's a chair.
Of the whole operation.
You feel me? He don't do nothing. Even when they were here, she's been the one working, bro. You know what I'm saying? She's the one working. So what is my biggest pet peeve is picking up dog shit. Like poop. I'm sorry. Like I swear, like I can pick up poop right now and then I'll leave. I'll go back. It'll be like it's like I never did anything. You get what I'm saying?
Do it as soon as you clean it.
Yeah. So that's my pet peeve. So what is one thing you don't like about having dogs?
Nothing really. I mean,
it comes with the territory.
Yeah, like I'm probably the worst person to ask. 'Cause,
she knows them better because she's like, you know, Dr. Doolittle of all creatures, you know. So she has a different relationship than I have.
Maybe slobber, but.
But you know one thing I never knew is you guys got like reptiles and don't you have like more animals, right?
Yeah. So we had snakes. We had snakes, geckos, sliders. I mean, she likes turtles, everything living.
A rabbit.
You know what I'm saying? We've had everything.
Oh,
but
yeah.
We've had to downsize a whole lot.
Yeah, because I remember when I started getting into details, knowing you and stuff, I was like, man, this dude has a lot of, you know. But okay, so what do you love about the dog thing? If there was no money, no like really no YouTube, no nothing, like it's just you and the dogs and nobody knows, what's one thing you can sit there and be like, man, I enjoy this is what I do it for?
I mean, they really get to know you. You know, you get to bond with your animals. You know, it's that.
Okay.
You know, like I could be out in the wild and just have my dogs. I'll be cool.
Okay.
And they're literally man's best friend. And the American Bully is eager to learn, right? So that they're the great companion.
To learn and love.
You know, that's literally part of it. That's the only thing.
Okay, this is another question that, so I know we talked about how your dog company was going good, everything was going good, and then unfortunately, and this was when I first started, knowing you, that you got in an accident. You just moved into the new property. You just quit doing the everything, and I remember you just bought the kennel. You moved everything. You moved your truck, but then you got hit, and then now you're at home. Your wife is pregnant. So like you were just in this situation where most people, would quit. This is where I say there's dog man and then there's dog man. And I feel as respect, knowing that story, I respect that. Like you're a dog man. So how did you deal with that? Because now you're walking, now you're driving. It's not perfect, but so how did you deal with all of that? Take us back to what was going through your mind, having that whole situation.
I don't walk down that slope, but I had my wife with me. That's all I can say. I don't even want to go down that slope, bro.
Why is she looking at you like that? For those who want to be breeders, so they know you know what I'm saying?
I say it's tricky because I was head of household. I did everything. So now I gotta ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Like it plays on your mental. So that's why I say I don't even want to go down that hole for real, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, if you had any advice, bro, for any upcoming dog breeder, upcoming YouTuber, upcoming registry somebody who's like, man, I see Copper Bull and I just want to be like him. I want to mimic what he does and probably make it better. What do you have to say for them?
Sorry, guys. Customer. You can do it. Don't let no one tell you that you can't do it. Everybody's gonna be like, you wanna do what? You wanna breed dogs? They've been breeding dogs before. Come on. You can do it. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. Don't let someone judge and tell you what your future is gonna be. If that's what you wanna do, you go and do that.
You feel me? That's all we got for you guys today. You know what I mean? Answer your phone, man.
I got you. Yo, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way, bro. Shit, I'm still an hour out. I'm coming. There's no need to be nervous. But I got you. Normally what I would do is I would turn on my tractor again, but I really want to meet you in a public place, brother. I want to meet you in a public place.
Halala, halala sanbongela, halala, halala sanbongela we.